What's going on, brothers? It's allowing me to take the name. Got another video for you. It's written title, Chameleon Crisis. Here goes. So, as these red pills reach more and more young men, as these 304s, these DNA dumpsters, and these dried out relics get more and more desperate, you're starting to see more and more of them ripping off our verbiage and talking about the red pill over on TikTok. And this does not surprise me. In fact, it makes me laugh because it's proof positive that they're desperate. You heard what I said. They're desperate. The fact that they're ripping off our verbiage and talking about this red pill and are asking questions like, why are young men hiding, or why are men giving up on women, is rooted in fear and desperation. So it goes like this. Men who are worth their salt, men who have eyes, ears to hear, they don't want to play this game anymore. They're not going to sit up here and be these DNA dumpsters, pin cushion, these 304s retirement plan. Because you see, the reason why relationships and marriage is a spiderweb of shit today is because these trollops, these feminists saw to it to be that way. You stack the deck against men and young men, and then when they don't want to play the game anymore, you cry foul and say, where have all the good men gone? These men are insecure. These men need to man up. The same goes for these single mothers who are north of 200 pounds and have a 9th grade education. There's a spiderweb of shit. They're losing, and they're losing big, and a lot of that is their fault. They do that to themselves. And they're not going to take any kind of accountability for their ruinous choices and their emotional short-term thinking. That's not going to happen anytime soon. So this spiderweb of shit is just going to grow bigger and bigger and bigger, and when they face plant, they'll be left with nothing. You know how KS was saying that a lot of these tribes tell these tribes to buy a dog and die alone? You're going to see more of that. And you're also going to see more of these 304s being reduced to being a permanent side chick. As a matter of fact, it's already happening. That's why you look around. If you go to that fucking sewer known as female dating strategies, you see that a sizable portion of the desperate trollops on there, the only thing that they're pushing is how to get money out of men. You see? That right there tells you that the only reason why they're in a relationship or looking for marriage relationships in general is to get money out of men. They're parasiting and grifting off of men. Young men understand this, and enough men understand this. The only ones who don't understand this or pretend they don't understand this are these fucking simps and these white knighting apes who don't know their ass from a hole in the wall, but they'll jump to the defense of anything with a musty axe wound. Never mind the fact that it's going to ruin their life. But if you're stuck on stupid, then whatever happens to you is your own damn fault. Sucks to be you. But yeah, this red pill, it's everywhere. Hell, it's even over in West Africa and even over in Kenya. Case in point, the Stingy Men's Association. The brothers over on the continent, they got the right idea. Be stingy with your resources. These tribes are asking for bigger dowries. They're not even asking for men to make 6 figures. They weren't asking for men who make 7 figures. But when these men employ their lockout game and slam the door in their face, they ask, where have all the good men going? Or why can't I get these men? I said, because these men know what the fuck you are. You're a parasite. You're a leech. And now you're changing your colors because you can't get the victims or you're a pound of flesh. And that's your problem. You're the common denominator in all this. Young men aren't playing the game anymore, and they understand that when it comes to relationships and marriage, these trollops can't keep their story straight. They can't do it. You see, they say they're looking for a steady relationship, but when they're not in front of you, when they're in front of their girlfriends, they say that relationships They like toxic relationships because toxic relationships are fun. Hell, you heard that trollop who was over on that Byron Gaines Fresh and Fit podcast. She said herself, toxic relationships are fun. And that goes to show you that these trollops don't like peace and quiet. They don't like stable relationships. Hell, Tommy Sotomayor made that clear about 7 years ago. When you are in a stable relationship, there's no friction, there's no conflict. These DNA dumpsters, these trollops will make shit go wrong in a relationship to have something to fight about. That's what they do. Those are the antics of an unstable person. And an unstable person can never be happy. They're better off being left to rot. And men worth their salt, men who have eyes and ears to hear, we understand this. That's why we've taken our wallet and walked away and found greener pastures. Hell, I've already found greener pastures. My bread is fat, and I got peace and tranquility. So much so that if somebody was to offer me a woman who was a 10 or peace and tranquility, I will take peace and tranquility every fucking time, because peace and tranquility is priceless. It's priceless. The peace leave is worthless. Women outnumber men here in Western civilization. A lot of them are broke. A lot of them are emotional short-term thinkers. A lot of them really believe that men are stuck on stupid. Men are not just going to learn. Say, enough men are learning. Otherwise, they wouldn't be ripping off our verbiage. Otherwise, they wouldn't be talking about the red pill. Otherwise, they wouldn't be lurking on these channels. And I'm saying it right now. If you speak sideways to me or anybody in my channel, I'm going to block your stupid ass. This is not a playground. Oh, and if you talk about my sub counts, let me explain something to you. This channel is relatively new, and I've already reached 250,000 views. I'm putting in the work. Other brothers like myself putting in the work. You can't defeat any of the arguments. So you'll talk about my voice and say any of this other shallow bullshit. But like I said before, I don't care. All of your shenanigans, all of your fraud, mayhem, and stupidity has been well documented. And I saw to it that that would happen. That's why I called it years ago when I put out the video titled The Consequences of Hashtag Me Too. You can change your colors all you want. These young men are wise to the game. It is what it is. If that hurts your feelings, then that's tough shit. Get out of your fucking diapers. Reality does not go away just because you refuse to accept it. Let that ugly fact keep you up at night. You've earned that. End of story. This is the line of Mgtow. That's all I got. If you like the video, like, share in the commentary, feel free to subscribe. If you want to visit my channel, you find the tip jar on the upper right side of the screen. That's Jibo Psychon. Alright, fam. Alright, brethren, you know it's real, you know it's in. Go away, live away. SYSBM. As for these three DNA dumpsters, these 304s, these psychotic malcontents, these grifting, parasitic trollops. Well, problem what we say and how we say it, give them nothing. This has been Mgtow PSA. More to come, tight. See you soon.